Some things to consider for today. Have any of you ever heard the words, "What you've done for the least of my followers, you've done for me"? Hopefully you know who said that. And you know why. There's a lot that can be said about somebody who literally loves God with their whole heart and doesn't get all caught up in doctrinal issues or all this stuff we think is so important, when in reality the most important thing we can be doing is bearing spiritual fruit. Because he's like, any tree that doesn't bear good fruit, I want to cut it down. He tells us what good spiritual fruit is: love, joy, peace, patience, self-control. So, I mean, that's the important stuff. Loving God, there's a reason why that's the greatest of all commandments. When you see a brother in Christ and he really loves God, what are your first thoughts? Are you quick to start saying, well, I don't know what the deal is with this, or you're like, wow, does your spirit light up? Does your spirit say, hey, this guy's special? Not because he has all the scriptural knowledge or that he can part the Red Sea like Moses or anything like that. He's special because he'll see God, and he probably already does. Because it says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Either you believe that or you don't. And I would caution anyone trying to, or feeling like they need to set such a brother straight or talk to him or, you know, tell him what he should sing or how he should sing, when it's very apparent to me that God's telling him exactly what he wants him to say and sing and do, and that's not up to us to say. Actually, uh, if we go down that road, we might find ourselves in judgment by God, because there's a special place in God's heart, even in Jesus' heart, for people who are humble, who are easygoing, who truly love, because they don't know any other way. There's a very special place, you know, and it's a blessing to come in contact with those people. It's a blessing to be able to say, hey, that's fantastic, you know. It's like, um, That's that's what makes this stuff worth doing. You know, because I know those people love God, they know God, they worship God, and you can tell it by the kind of fruit they bear. I don't do this because I want the accolades of my peers. I don't do this because I want to be looked at as some spiritual guru, or I want a following, or I want, 150 million subscribers. As soon as we get to 3,000, I'm gonna start asking y'all to donate $1. I'll live like a king. No, that's not why I do this. Pretty much, there's two reasons why I do this. The first is, well, I'm being told to do this. You know. The second is, I truly want to help people. I truly want to be Jehovah God's mouthpiece. I truly want to tell people that you really can be a true follower of Christ. You really can live a holy life. And if you mess up, the game's not over, because He reads the intent of your heart. He cuts through all this garbage and says, "What'd you mean? Where was your heart?" Sometimes, as a little kid, I tried to do things, and it looked awful. And my father was like, what a mess. But I tried, and he knew I tried, and he knew I was trying to be the kind of man he was, and he always liked to fix everything, and he knew what he was doing, and I didn't. But he didn't get all mad, because he knew the intent of my heart, and I was trying to help him like he helped all of us growing up. Jesus Christ does that a lot. He says, "Hey, I know what you meant. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my Father knows, and we're going to give you more of His Spirit. I'm going to give you more of me. We're going to get you more of the Comforter, and you're going to be an example, a beacon of hope, light, and joy for this hurting world around you." Isn't that what it's all about? Showing people that God is still awake, alive, and well, and He still cares, and He still has power. Isn't that what it's about? Now, just a few thoughts. Remember to show love to the least of your brothers, or at least what you consider to be the least of your brothers. Because when you do that, you're showing love to Jesus Christ. And I guarantee you, if He made a point of telling people, "Hey, I'm not happy with you because you didn't show me any love," and He made it a point to tell people that, He's going to make it a point to say, "Hey, you did good. When I was thirsty, you gave me something to drink. When I was hungry, you gave me something to eat. When I said something to you, you responded. You were very kind. Thank you." Even if we're experiencing technical difficulties at the time, in my case, it's plumbing issues still, I'm getting a handle on it. In everything, rejoice. But remember to love everybody. Remember that a relationship with Jesus Christ is just a prayer away. Thanks. Have a nice night.